Hello, Cancer. Welcome in. It's Laura from Tenacious Taurus Twin Flame Tarot, and this is going to be your monthly reading for July. Keep in mind, timing and energy is fluid. This message may or may not resonate, and it could play out at any point in time throughout the month of July. Also, keep in mind, energies, characters can be swapped around. Although my intention is to be speaking directly to you, I could be speaking to a cross watcher, so swap around the energies, but don't cram yourself into a message that's not meant for you. So I do want to talk about what came through in meditation. I went into meditation to tap into the Cancer Collective and jealousy. I kept hearing the word jealousy and that song by the Gin Blossoms. I think it might be the Gin Blossoms. Hey, jealousy. And so what came through in meditation is you might be finding yourself in a relationship with a person who is already emotionally committed to somebody else. And so any flings this month aren't going to last long. I do feel this deep internal struggle when it comes to intimacy. And so it is best to address these intimacy issues, though, before searching for a relationship or a soulmate of any kind. If you are in a relationship with somebody, I do feel disagreements are going to be likely, especially around the topic of money. So I think a confrontation is likely inevitable. What I also want to say is you really need to think carefully, too, when it comes to lending money to somebody that you love, because I feel this huge financial disappointment looming in the background. And I also feel this is due to the fact that you're lacking some type of intimacy or affection from your partner. And so there's this underlying temptation of maybe wanting to seek it elsewhere or seeking to distract yourself. So you need to take a step back and really reevaluate your relationship with yourself and others, and definitely address any jealousy issues at hand. So let's jump in with the cards. The cards might reflect that message. They may or may not. That might just be a separate message for a certain Cancer Collective out there, but we're going to jump in this month using the Spiritual Journey Oracle deck. We're going to start off with this deck and see what the main energies coming through for you are going to be for July. We are also in Cancer season, so happy birthday to any of my Cancer Collective out there. I do feel July is going to be a big month, so I think my Cancers are going to be feeling these energies pretty intensely. So let's jump in. We'll see what messages need to come through for you, Cancer. We get the new outlook. And so I'm feeling Pisces energy. I'm feeling the Hanged Man. And so maybe you haven't been able to see things for exactly what it is. I do feel a re-examination of a situation or a relationship going on here in order to see it from a completely different perspective. So we'll see what else needs to come through. There's definitely going to be a challenge ahead. I do feel this is surrounding some type of financial issue. And there's that aloneness. So sometimes these messages go hand in hand, sometimes they don't. And so when we are in a relationship with somebody and we are feeling all alone, there's definitely this underlying sense of a lack of peace, a lack of loving who you are. And so in order to really enjoy the company of another or the company of a relationship, we kind of have to experience our own company first. And so there is this loneliness coming through. And so get ready to face some type of challenge that's likely going to change your perspective of this situation. And you are encouraged to face any challenges head on, because any challenges are put in your path as some type of block or limitation in order for you to look at how you can improve your quality of life. So I think you're going to be tested in the month of July, maybe to stand up in your beliefs, your morals, your ethics. And I do think it's going to take some Leo strength. So you could be dealing with a Leo. You could have heavy Leo in your chart. But there is something here that you are being asked to detach from. I feel you've definitely got some ego agenda here with some type of maybe unhealthy goals. There's this Four of Pentacles energy coming through, this tight hold. It's like you're holding on so tight to a situation and resisting the higher power at work. And so I do feel a heart awakening in order to break you free from a state of aloneness and loneliness. And so you could be dealing with some type of catalyst in order to get you to open up your heart. Who do you need to forgive? Because I do feel a dismissal of the lower ego. Compassion. I do feel whatever challenge is arising, it is sparking some type of activation when it comes to your soul's purpose, your greater purpose this lifetime. And this level of remembrance, maybe some Akashic memories, there's going to be a breakthrough. If you've been having a lot of difficulties and challenges in a relationship cycle, I do feel there's going to be a solution to transform you out of a situationship. It's going to take a lot of hard work. I think it's going to take a lot of perseverance. But I do feel you really need to recognize why you've been choosing inaction. To not make a decision is actually a choice. And when we choose to stay stuck or stagnant and to not make a decision, then usually a decision is made for us by somebody else. And it's usually a decision that we're not going to be too happy about. And so there is a need to step out of a situation here. And there is also a need to let go of any fear surrounding an ending.
I forgot to go back to
Sorry about that, Cancer. Okay, let's jump in with a different deck and let's see what other messages need to come through for you for the month of July. Oh, you're definitely on a sinking ship. So I do feel something is going downhill fast. I feel a Nine of Swords energy, and so something has been haunting you. I do feel there's stress, there's fear, there's anxiety. It is this energy of if the ship goes down, the captain must go with it. So I feel something is coming to an end. I really do feel something is coming to an end. And so on the cut, we have the sinking ship energy. And so 35 breaking down to an 8. This could be something coming back around. 8 is karma, right? It's the energy of what goes around, comes around. 9 is completion. But I feel a Nine of Swords energy. I also feel Spirit's been hounding somebody. It's like you got guns in your head and they won't stop. But I do feel this is leading to a place of high honor. And so I do feel something here is getting blasted out of the water when it comes to a complacent, stuck, stagnant situation that I feel there is fear surrounding it when it comes to an ending. So this deck is actually a mixture of the Kipper deck and the extended Lenormand deck. So let's see what messages we have for you with this deck, Cancer. So this is surrounding a home situation. I do feel this is definitely surrounding a home situation. This is likely some sort of awakening or coming to Jesus moment. And the cards are talking loud today, Cancer. Bottom of the deck, we got a mature man. And so we definitely have a man here, I feel, going through some changes. Definitely going through some changes. Maybe this is surrounding a work situation. Or maybe this is a relationship that has negatively affected your work. But we have a masculine here going through some very intense changes, going through some transformation energies that are bringing a masculine to a place of maturity. The mature man is usually an older man, so I'm going to say 40 or over. And both of these energies break down to 7. So this might be playing out around the 7-7 portal. Maybe there is a shift in careers. Maybe there's a masculine here stepping into some type of truth when it comes to some mystic healing gifts. Let's see what else we got here for you, Cancer. And so there's definitely this coming to Jesus moment. Definitely an unexpected choice in love. And so that is directly related to the channeling that came through meditation. somebody here has a big decision to make when it comes to lovers. And so this is, you know, breaking free from a toxic cycle and choosing unconditional love. I feel a past life connection coming through. I feel some higher energies bringing two people together. And I do feel, get ready to address a home situation where maybe it's felt like some sort of entrapment. A 2 is a crossroads energy, a decision to be made, I believe, surrounding a choice between two, whether it's this masculine making the choice or not. But I do feel we've got somebody maturing. This is giving me a Knight of Cups vibe. And so this is stemming around some big, big love. A 28 breaking down to a 10. So cyclical in nature. There is a major cycle coming to a close, and there is like a brand new golden opportunity for love with the Ace of Hearts. And so we do have a masculine here embracing some changes and definitely some type of death, rebirth energy. And so the lilies do represent a renewal of some sort. I feel surrounding some type of union. And with the King of Spades, there is a masculine here that is needing to get honest and communicate clearly, speaking some truth when it comes to wish fulfillment. And so there is a golden opportunity here, magician energy, right? Inner child healing, 9 of Cups. So this is leading to wish fulfillment, but there is some type of exposure surrounding a false person. And so after the storm does come the rainbow, that truth and that clarity. And there's that 8 again with the 6. And so somebody has a big decision to make. Somebody's dealing with a false person. Somebody not honest, not wearing a mask, likely has created all kinds of challenges. Could be dealing with a King of Wands type energy, Aries, Leo, Sag. Could be dealing with a fire sign. But I feel a false person is going to be exposed, and this is going to trigger an unexpected choice in love and likely a coming to Jesus moment. And so there's the Akashic memories, some past life soul memories, opening the book of wisdom. This is leading to a change in legacy, the 10 of Pentacles with the 6 of Swords. So there is leaving some type of foundation behind going on here. This is likely a divine union of some sort. If we see on the cross, we have Jesus at the top of the cross, Mary at the bottom. So I do feel some type of union, twin flame union, that could lead to a legacy and a love offer. There is an offer coming. There is an offer coming, and maybe to a Queen of Swords, a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I think in the past somebody come in a little premature, a little immature. But this has potential to lead to a life partnership. So maybe somebody's coming in with an offering. Maybe somebody's going to show up with some roses and a letter and an offering that has potential to lead to a lifetime partnership. I do see a lot of 6s here, and so there is a journey to balance and harmony, and somebody is without a doubt going through some type of rebirth process here. 13, death energy, Jack of Spades, and so Knight of Swords energy. I feel get ready for unexpected communication. Somebody is getting ready to pack up and ship out when it comes to a home situation. Something about September 19th. That might be significant to somebody. But I do feel there's like this challenging mountain to overcome. And I just heard the word garden. So this is about returning to a state of innocence. There's definitely a twin flame connection coming through here. So let's jump in with the tarot and see what else needs to come through for you. Oh my gosh, there's the Tower. There is an unexpected shakeup. And so we got a Queen of Cups here. You might not see this coming. Queen of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. And we get a Tower, Mars. So Mars is in Leo. And there's some pretty hefty aspects playing out with Mars and Leo, some squares. And so this might bring in some aggressive tendencies. I do feel you could be dealing with a Queen of Cups that is a false person. Or you could be this Queen of Cups, but I feel you're not going to see this coming. An unexpected ending, an unexpected shakeup, brute force. And I do feel a life partnership in the background. So Pisces. So you could be dealing with a Pisces, strong Pisces coming through Cancer. Oh, but this tower's bringing in truth and clarity, right? Because there's a foundation here that was never built on solid ground in the first place. And so what I feel is an ending that's been avoided up until now. And you can't avoid this ending anymore, Cancer. I do feel somebody's running out of options. I do feel there might have been some confusion. Maybe you've been stuck in this situationship for the last 18 months with the North Node in Scorpio and feeling Scorpio energy, going through disillusionment. Yeah, when it comes to a poor decision. There is an ending here, and I feel there has been resistance to an ending when it comes to a loveless situation. Yeah, resistance to an ending. Not wanting to look at this. I don't want to see this clearly, but there is a loveless situation here that I feel likely has extended its welcome. And so there is a major ending, and it's bringing in truth and clarity. So what else does Cancer need to be aware of for the month of July? Energies for Cancer for July. We get these 7 of Wands reversed, the Queen of Cups, and the Tower reversed. And so this is how it laid out. Once again, not looking at this, not going to see this coming. So if you are this Queen of Cups, Cancer, I think there's going to be an ending, an unexpected ending, and you're not going to see this coming. But I do feel blocks are being removed with the 7 of Wands in reversed. And there's that Mars energy. There could be a masculine getting brutally honest about a situation. It could mean a masculine sneaking away from maybe somebody that is overbearing, that has created blocks. With the 7s, this is divinely guided change, right? 7 is the number from heaven. We are in the year 7, right? Which is truth seeking, truths being unveiled. And so there is definitely this energy of a masculine receiving some downloads about a direction needing to be taken. And there could be a masculine preparing to sneak away. And so what I do see here is, yeah, there's been blocks. There's been somebody living with the rose-colored glasses on, and maybe this is you, this Queen of Cups. Aries, Leo, Sag. We've got Aquarius energy. Maybe this won't fully play out until the full moon in Aquarius in Leo season. But the ball is going to get rolling right now because there's a masculine here being encouraged to get honest. The King of Swords can be cold and detached. There's a coldness here. And I feel there's a Queen of Cups here that is maybe a little overbearing. She doesn't look too happy. But I do feel something sneaking up behind her. And we could have a King of Swords here getting ready to sneak out of a situation after a period of healing. And getting ready to lay a new foundation. Because I do feel a lesson has been learned when it comes to maybe a core wound. Sagittarius, Virgo. And so we've got a King of Swords here getting ready to speak some truth, getting ready to lay a new foundation when it comes to a core wound. Somebody here is deeply wounded. There is a wounded healer here, Sagittarius, maybe a Sag. But I do feel a masculine that wants stability in his life. And I do feel a feminine here that is going to be taken off guard. So let's clarify the Tower. What is the Tower reversed bringing in? The 10 of Cups. The 7 of Pentacles reversed. And we get the 5 of Cups. And so somebody here has been struggling, yeah, when it comes to wish fulfillment. There's an action needing to be taken. So much Mars energy. And Mars is basically the lower octave of Pluto. And so there's definitely some type of shake-up, breakdown, breakthrough. When it comes to maybe somebody in an extended period of grieving, there's definitely this energy of you could be with somebody that is emotionally connected to somebody else. There is this third party energy coming through. And I do feel this stuck energy. So maybe you spent a lot of time watering a foundation, watering a dead tree. And Saturn is coming in with the Pisces retrograde energy, bringing in a re-evaluation of this commitment. I do feel there's a Queen of Cups here that's been very loyal. maybe a Pisces, I'm not sure, in the illusion that this is her happily ever after. But I feel somebody is going to be taken off guard, and this is due to third party. And I do feel there's been a lot of ego battles. I do feel a Queen of Cups living in a fantasy, and that illusion is about to be shattered. So let's clarify this Seven of Swords. What is this confession or exposure about attached to this King of Swords? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We get the Fool, and we get the Four of Wands. There's that twin flame energy, and the Palace of Wands. And so there is a confession here about somebody wanting a new beginning. I do feel this King of Swords is learning a lesson. They're at that Genesis point. They're ready for change. I do feel somebody is feeling foolish. Aries energy, Neptune, Uranus. And so Uranus is in Taurus. And so for the last 18 months, Cancer, it's all been about preserving the status quo. And there is a foundation here that was not built on truth, honesty, or love. I do not see any love in these cards. I see pain. I see emotional discontent. I feel grieving, guilt, shame, stuckness. And I do feel a masculine here about to deliver some harsh communication. And he's going in a new direction and headed straight towards some type of twin flame union. The Four of Wands. The doorway is opening for a beautiful opportunity here, I feel, for a new passionate beginning, but it will require action, and there is going to be a shakeup. And so Pluto's coming in to break somebody free from a situation where there's no passion, there's no attraction, there is no spark, there's no drive. I feel a false start, maybe Gemini, Virgo. But I do feel like, yeah, somebody here was in it for the money. In it for the money, honey. And I do feel this might be total financial ruin as something comes to a dead stop. And so there's likely going to be a financial outburst, an emotional outburst, and maybe because financially this is a struggle. I feel a masculine here that is angry, needing to work through some jealousy issues, jealousy, possessiveness, jealousy. We could be dealing with somebody that's a pathological liar, and now somebody wants to get it straight with the universe because they're feeling like a clown and they're feeling foolish, and this could lead to an emotional breakdown. But I do feel anger, and somebody is leaving a situation behind, and there is going to be an unexpected departure. Maybe around the full moon in Capricorn. Definitely could be dealing with a Pisces. But I see a divine masculine here bossing up, stepping up, and getting ready to take the lead of a situation. Aries, the Emperor. We've got a divine masculine here, I feel, going through an awakening or coming to Jesus moment and preparing to return to a twin soul connection. They're in the darkness, all right, and they are tapped into the mysteries of this connection. And I do feel there's been a lot of struggles. There's been a lot of outside opinions, a lot of ego battles. And with Saturn going retrograde, this is bringing a connection together after a long period of disillusionment is what it's feeling like for you, Cancer. So let's get you one last message with the Divine Energy Oracle deck. What else does Cancer need to know of? Advice for Cancer, please. Okay, reflect on your truth. It's time to get serious and to reflect on your truth. When Saturn goes retrograde and Neptune is retrograde and Pisces coming up here too at the end of the week, if we've done the work, if we're living in our authentic truth, then we get rewarded, right? And so this is about becoming a clear channel, clearly communicating, making no judgments, and looking forward. And so there's a past life connection, I feel, rooted in some old beliefs, some old patterns. And there is a masculine here maturing into his highest self and getting prepared to look forward and focused on success. So get ready for a month of reflecting on your truth. And I do feel making a final judgment call when it comes to a home situation that has felt very restricted, Cancer. And that's kind of what I've got for you. I hope this helped. I hope this resonated. If you would like to book a personal or a soulmate reading with me, check out the description box below, Cancer. And I do look forward to seeing you all again next time. Thank you.